At some point, you will need to use an online dictionary. It is important that when you go to an online dictionary, you know how to find what you're looking for, and once you find the information, you know exactly what it is you're looking at. So there are two main sites that I would recommend for online dictionaries. There is the standard dictionary.com, which you can see in front of you right now, or there is also a website called One Look Dictionary, and that is simply www.onelook.com. In both of these dictionaries, the first thing you are going to want to do is type in the word or phrase that you happen to be looking for. So maybe we're looking for the word nervous. Now, One Look gives you a whole bunch of choices of different dictionaries you can look nervous up in. That's what all of this is right here. If you were to do the same thing in dictionary.com, it would just take you directly to that word entry. Now that you know how to enter information into the site, let's take a look at what to do once you have the information in front of you. So let's take a moment and look at the first chunk of information that an online dictionary might give you. Very first thing you'll notice is the entry word. That is the word that you were attempting to look up. Most likely will be in bold, and it is often broken into syllables. So in this instance, nervous is 2 syllables, and the little dot in between is showing you the syllable break. Next thing you might possibly find is a pronunciation. Nice thing about online dictionaries is that it oftentimes gives you a little speaker or a little thing that you can click on, some kind of icon that lets you listen to the words said out loud. So not only do you see the pronunciation, but you can also hear it. Another piece of information it gives you is the part of speech. So for instance, this is an adjective. And then it gives you multiple definitions for the word. It's really important that you take the time to read each of the definitions. Don't just assume that the first definition is the definition that you're looking for. It really depends upon how the word is used in the sentence. So you want to look at the sentence that you're trying to understand, and then you want to look at all of your possible definitions and see which one makes the most sense within the context of that sentence. As you can also see, some of the definitions have examples behind them in italics. This is one feature of this particular online dictionary. This was from dictionary.com. Other online dictionaries might give you sample sentences in italics, other forms of examples, things of that nature. If you see any definition, like number 8, that says archaic, archaic just means that that's a really, really old definition of that term. Other information you might find in an online dictionary. You might find the word origin. This is where the word originally comes from. So the word nervous originally came from the year 1350 or 1400, and it's from the Middle English and then from the Latin. Other information, it's related forms. So you can turn nervous into an adverb by adding ly and saying nervously. You can make it into a noun, nervousness, etc. Notice that little expand in blue underneath the related forms? That just means that there's more to that list. So you could click on expand and have a longer list of related forms. And additional information, we have synonyms and antonyms. So, just as a reminder, synonyms, words that mean the same. Antonyms, words that mean the opposite. So if you're writing and maybe you've used the same word over and over and over again, it's getting kind of boring, you could look it up in an online dictionary and you could find some synonyms to use in place of it so that you're not saying the same word over and over and over again. One more feature that some online dictionaries might give you are related words. So these are words that other people who have looked up the word nervous may have also been looking up. Not always, You see that this list does have more to it. You can click on it. But if you are exploring a topic, the related words might give you other places to look. So that is helpful. Overall, online dictionaries have a wealth of information. I encourage you to use them regularly. They really are a very useful tool.